Online students, is my voice is loud and clear? Done. So in the last class, we are discussing about the Excel, and let's continue with the same. And in the last class, we have seen in the Excel what are the different options and how to do the formatting and all these things. Now in the today's class, we are going to move on to the next one. And here we are having the charts and pivot tables and all these things. Let's discuss this one side. Okay. Followed by we are having the next one is called as draw. When if you want to write something like if you are having the touch screen or something, then this one will be useful. Otherwise, there will be no use of this particular draw for us. And followed by we are having in terms of page layout or anything. This page layout is also again what are the margins and page orientation. For example, if you are going to print that one, okay, I orientation is landscape and portrait and margins, edges, how much of edges should be considered. This is basic thing like in the Word document how we will have. This is also not related to data analytics. We never use these things in our life. I mean, in the daily routine of the data analytics career. Okay. What are the now here majorly we are going to use with the formulas. This is majorly we are going to use. We are going to use the home tab, first one, insert, second one, and third one is formulas, and fourth one is data. These are the four things which we are going to use majorly. Okay. Out of which first one was home was completed. Before going to the insert means nothing but again charts. So as per the order, in the order of data analytics project, first we have to do the data exploration, followed by data cleaning, followed by then data analysis. So first we have to complete the data exploration and data cleaning part. Then we can go on to the finally the data visualization part. So this insert data will discuss at the in this pivot tables are also available. Pivot tables and what are the charts are available. These things are available, and slicer also available. All these things, but slicer, charts, or which are the pivot tables or a normal table. Okay, like in the Power BI, what are the table matrix we are having? Pivot table. Already I told you what is meant by pivot and unpivot tables, and charts and all these things comes under data analytics stage. So what are the stages we are having? Guys, if you remember, what are the stage one by one? What are the stages? First one is so business problem understanding. Let's keep the business problem understanding side and collect the data. Already the data will be in the Excel only. If you are working the project with Excel, data also will be in the Excel. You don't need to separately load the data from the database. So from the database, you are using the data in the database means it is large data. When compared to Excel, it would be large data or important data. When the data is already stored in the database, then we'll connect that one to either Python or we are going to connect to the Power BI. So Python is with respect to software wise, Power BI is with respect to tool wise, right? If the data is in the database, but if the data is in Excel, okay, here either we'll connect with the Python or we'll connect with the Power BI or directly we'll do in the Excel itself. Okay, without using the any Power BI or advanced tools, we are directly going with the Excel itself. So if the data is already available in the Excel, okay, generally 90% of the cases, we are not going to download the which is in the database. That one will not bring into the Excel sheets. Sir, but still I want to bring, sir. Yes, you can do that. You can connect the database. How you can connect the database means get data, click on the data from database, and you can take the here, what are the database you are having, which are your database is there, that one. For example, I want to connect the database from MySQL. You can connect that data from the MySQL, right? As I've told you, in the reality, we will not collect the data when we are working the entire project in the Excel sheet. The data also already available in the Excel only. If data in Excel, okay, if data is in Excel, if data in database. If data is in Excel, we will use Excel directly, Python or Power BI. Already I have discussed how to load the Excel in Python, how to load the Excel in the Power BI, or directly you can work in the Excel itself. If the data is in the database, we are going to use either Python or Power BI. Sir, here in this Excel will not be there. 99% of the cases, not even 99, 99.9999%. Project only Excel project means in Excel project how database will be used. Excel means Excel data only will be available. Right? Is that clear now? Second, here what are the steps involved means collect the data. Collect the data is already in the Excel sheet only, the data is available. What is the second one? After collect the data, what is the next one? You are going to transform the data. Extract, transform. After doing the data cleaning, you have to load that one and you have to do. So first data exploration. After data exploration, data cleaning. After that, data analysis. In the data analysis only, data visualization also will come. A combination of data analysis with data visualization, and finally presentation. What are the observations you have done? Your presentation. Now, here, this data analysis and data visualization, whatever is there, this one we are going to use the insert. Insert tab is there, right? Insert tab along with the home tab. That is this one. In the last class, whatever we have completed now, these two tabs, like for doing the filtering or sorting or doing this conditional formattings and everything, we will use for doing the data analysis these two tabs. If you want in terms of like data cleaning or data transformations, then we are going to use the formula. Tab is formula, this one. Formula, what are the formula tab is there, that one. And along with the date, this one. Okay, these two we are going to use initially, followed by that. Clear, guys? Now, coming to this, first, let me start with the formulas tab. Here we are having the different formulas. Different formulas are available. And these formulas, as I told you earlier, when you are having the numerical data, we are going to apply some different. When you are having the text data, the formulas will be different. Formulas. What is meant by formula? Formula means it is not max formula. Formula in Excel is called as function. Formula is called as function. We are going to use the functions like logical functions, text functions, and all these functions. Right? Now, so here what are the logical functions are available? Text functions are available. Date and time functions are available. Lookup functions are available. And next, math functions are available. And normal engineering statistical functions. So these are all the statistical functions which are available. Okay, what are the statistical functions are there? So like this, we are having the different types of functions. Now, statistical functions, engineering functions we are not going to use, and cube functions we are not going to use, information functions we are not going to use. Information functions also will use, like in terms of is error, is even, is logical, is number, is text. Like this we are going to use. Again, we'll use this one also. And coming to the compatibility functions we are not going to check. Okay, and followed by these functions. So now Excel functions shortcuts are available, or you can write in the function, this one. This is called as formula bar. What is formula? Formula means function bar. What is meant by bar? Bar means this one. Inside this, what you are going to write? Function, f of x. Which are the function you want to apply that particular function. Clear, everyone? Now, let us start discussing the different functions which are available. What are the various functions are available? Like I'm going to apply the first function called as starting from the categorical data. When I'm having the categorical data, one of the function is called as upper. Sir, why we have to use this upper, sir? Here also you told, in Power BI also you told, and in Python also you have told. Why? First, what is the use of upper? Means very simple. Sometimes we get the data like this. S, sir, C, I, caps lock E, N, C, E. Like this also data will get. Either it will not be in the small letters. Either it will not be in the caps lock. Either it will not be in the, at least first letter is small, caps lock, and remaining small also, it will not be like that. Some people will share the data. For example, if I ask what is your in terms of department, your specialization, for example, they have in the application form, I have given here which is your degree, and I have given the scroll down option. In the scroll down, there is an option called as bachelor degree and master degree, something is there, and the person has selected bachelor. Okay, completed. Then I asked in terms of BTech or MTech, I mean BTech or BBA or MBA or something, and the person has selected BTech. From the scroll down option, scroll down option means he is not going to type. Obviously, what are the options are there? It has to be selected from that only. There is no option for the person to select. When the person will select means empty without scroll down option is there, he has to fill manually, right? Now I'll ask the department. What is your department? Since he had told BTech, I'll ask the department. Now this person department is, for example, mechanical. How he'll fill? One student will fill mechanical like this. One person will fill completely caps lock, or some person will fill completely small, but some people will be there. They will write like this. When they write like this and they click on the submit button, what happens? This data actually it will be reflected here. Now, okay, sir, reflected also. What is the problem, sir? Reflected. What is the problem for you? Now, when some people will write like this, some people will write like this, mechanical. Some people will write like this, mechanical. Okay, sir, they will write. What is the problem for you? Problem is, how many unique values are there? Means 3 unique values. These are 3 unique values, sir. For example, here, mechanical, small mechanical, caps lock M, small e, small h, a, n, caps lock C. Now, how many unique values are there, miss? But whether it is correct answer? No, it is one only, right? So, we have to rectify everything to either upper, everything to either to lower. Then, automatically, the rectification will be done. So, this is nothing but called as data transformation. Otherwise, what happens, miss? Number of unique values will be more. Okay, sir. Number of unique values will be more, sir. What is the problem again for you? It is going to impact on your analysis, right? How many mechanical students are there? Means, sir, caps lock mechanical or small mechanical? Whether we are going to ask like this, sir? Or in the count plot, you are going to show with respect to caps lock mechanical, small letters mechanical, this many, and with the M letter caps lock, E small, caps lock C, these many people are there. Are we going to show like this? No, right? It is going to impact on entire analysis. So that is the reason first we have to rectify that one as a single syntax. Either everything should be lower or everything should be upper. So for that reason, we are using this one. This is conversion, which is used to convert the data. When a wrong data was given, we are going to do like this. Transform. Point is clear? And here I'm going to provide the data. What are the data is there? Function. Inside the function bracket, and I'm providing the data. A2. Automatically, I'm going to get the caps lock Siva. Similarly, I'm scrolling down. So every one is modified. Is the point is clear? Sir, you added a new column, sir. I want in the existing column only. In the existing column, in that only if you want to modify means, here itself if you write, with what value you will give? What is the value you will provide inside the bracket? Bracket value you have to provide now. that one A2 only, sir, right? A2 only. Array, there only you are writing function, there only you are giving that one means it will take what value inside that? It will throw the error. How I have to apply? So here we are not going to do on the same column. That is not possible. So it has to be done by using a new column. Sir, new column, okay, sir. Then what we have to do with this? Replace, copy and paste. Sir, when I'm copying and pasting, it is giving some reference like this, sir. Why? Because here what happened when you see again function was applied. I don't want to copy the function. What I want to copy? Values I want to copy. So only the values I have to paste. Control C. No difference in the Control C. But while pasting, right click and click on the paste special and here select only the values. So only values will be selected. Formula will not be selected. So only values will be selected and only values will be pasted. Formula will not be pasted now. Point is clear? Understood? Next, coming to the next one. This is text. Now I have applied in front of you. The function name is what? What is the function name? Upper. Instead of using the function name, if I click here and here if I scroll down directly upper, then also the same function only. Na? If you write manually upper function also, if you click on that one also, answer is same only. Finally upper function only will come. And inside the upper function, you are going to give the A2 and click on the OK. Automatically it will give like this. Scroll down. Automatically everything you will get. Is the point is clear? So whether you click here or whether you use direct function, both the answers are same. Right? So these are the various functions in the text. These are the text related functions. Now I am using that one more text related function. What is that function is? Now tell me, what is that char? I don't know. Till now I have not used. Assume. Now you read. I already told in the earlier in the Python, starting classes of Python. When we are using a new function, when we don't know what is that function is about, we have to open the help file. In the help file, it will give the what arguments it will take, what output it will give. Here, what is the argument this function will take? What is the bracket? Number. What it will give? That returns the character specified by the code number from the character set of your computer. Means it is going to give, just let us use char. In the char, I'm going to write some number. Okay, 2. So what are the 2 number is there? And I'm going to give the 2 number. What is the char of 2 or char of 200? So this is going to give me the letter. Okay, for caps lock A, we are having one letter. For caps lock B, one letter. Whether we require this one in our data analysis? No, not required. This function not required for us because we are not going to use this type of letters or something. So then no need to use. Go to the next function. What is the next function? What is this one? Removes all non-printable characters. So you are going to work on a single cell. In the entire categorical column, you apply on a single cell. Automatically drag down, it will be applied on the every cell. Whenever you find a wrong data or wrong data type or something, then you do on the single column and drag down, automatically it will apply on the every column. For loop automatically applies. For every value it will apply. Right? Next, this is the next function. Clean. Clean means it is going to remove all the non-printable characters from the text. Next, what is the next one? Concat. What is this concat? So, can you see in the bracket what they have written? Bracket C, clearly observe. Text 1, only text 1 is there or comma is there? Comma. Comma, after that nothing is there. Means multiple values. Now here, I am going to use the concat. In the concat, first I am going to give the A. Again, I am going to give the next one, this one. So A and this one will be concatenated and I am going to get like this. So if you want, for example, you have corrected first name, last name, and you want to combine as a single name. Concat. You are going to concat. So we are going to click on the concat and we are going to concat the multiple columns. That is the concat function. Sir, here concat is okay, sir. In Power BI also it is concat only. That is the specialty. Okay. So what are the functions you are using in the Excel today? Write every function. In another few minutes, I'll show in the Power BI also. What are the functions we have not discussed? Now, automatically in your brain, you'll have the question. Sir, concat, you told the application that two columns we are going to combine. Now, the same logic I want to apply in Power BI, you have not told no, sir. There also we required maybe. Here, how we required, there also required. Whatever we can do in the Python, we should know how to do in the Power BI. Whatever we can do in the Python or Power BI, we should know how to do in the Excel. Because for the given project, we have to do the same thing in any of them. Point is clear? Understood. Now, next one is dollar. What is this dollar? And converts a number to text using the currency format. Do you record this one? So converting a number to a text. Any number you want to convert to a text. Are we going to convert like that? A number are we going to convert to text anytime? Do you remember in the entire data analysis, are we going to do anytime like that? No. So that is not required for us. In the data analysis, we don't require. Next, extract. So it checks whether two text strings are exactly the same and returns true and returns false. Exact is a case sensitive. Can you read that? Are we going to check this one? Means to check the duplicates, whether both of them are same or different. We are going to check that one. So let's try this. Duplicates, right? To check whether both are duplicate or not. Exactly same is what? Duplicate, the meaning is. So we are going to use the exact. Okay. In the exact, I'm going to give this one, comma, this one. First text, comma, second text. Whether both of them are same? Yes. Since both of them are same, true, followed by everything is true. Now, that indicates that these two columns are duplicate columns. Point is clear? Out of two duplicate columns, one column we have to remove. Right? Now, similarly, exact. What are the exact is there? Exact. This column, comma, this one, comma, comma, this one. Whether exactly they are both are same? No, it is false. Remaining also, it is going to give the false. Means these two are not duplicated. These two are duplicated to each other. Column wise duplication. Is the point is clear? Next, after exact, what is the next one? Fine. Tell me. Returns the string position of one text within the another text. So str.find, string.find. What is str.find means? It is going to say if it is available, what is the index number? It gives the output as index number. Same thing here. If that particular value is available in the main string, it is going to give the output of, see, it starts the position value of one text string with another text string. Right? Next one is what? Fixed. Now, fixed, can you see? Rounds a number to a specified number of decimals and return as a result as text with or without commas. Do you require this one? Returns a number to a specified number of decimals and return the result as a text. Decimals, okay. Round figure is okay. Why to convert again to text unnecessarily? Numeric data, numeric only, not required. Not required means just ignore this function. Come down. Next, what is this function? Left returns the specified number of characters from the start of the text string. Start of the text string means how many number of characters are there on the left side. Okay, returns the specified number of characters from the start of the text string. So I'm using this function called as left. Okay, So text, it is asking the text, I'm providing the text, and it is asking the number of characters. I'm going to provide the number of characters as 2. So what is the output? It is going to give the output. First one is text. Second one is number of characters. What are the number of num underscore characters means, which is number of characters. I'm going to provide as a list 2 to 5 characters. I want 2 to 5. Okay, here I'm having minus 1 minute. So it is going to extract the left side first 2 characters. Simply it is selecting the first 2 characters. Left means first, right means last. How many characters you want? 1 character, 2 characters, or 3 characters, or 4 characters. In everything I want the 1 character. So it extracts the 1 character. Now I'm going to use the next one is write function. Whether write is available or not, let's try. Right? So you want to click on that, or you want to write manually. Choice is yours. If you write also, it will only. If you click also, that one only. Finally, no difference. For example, if I write manually, or I write, in that I'm going to provide the Siva and comma. How many characters I want? Last 2 characters I want. Last 2 characters. In every record, last 2 characters were separated. You know this one in the Power BI? Same thing. We can do in the Power BI or not? Yes or no? Yes. How? In the Power Query, add column, extract. Extract first characters, extract last characters. Do you remember that one? Same. Done. Next. Coming to the next one. After left was completed. Now, what is the next one? Len. What is this len function will do? Returns the number of characters in the test string. So I'm going to provide again A2. Only one cell I will provide. Click on the OK. For one cell it calculated means same logic apply on the everything. For remaining, only scroll down. Okay. It is going to calculate the number of characters. Length. Can we do the same thing in the Power BI? Yes. How to calculate the length of characters also available. Next. Let's move on to the next one. What is the next one? Lower. What is lower? Upper we was discussed. Similarly, lower also. So again, I'm going to take the new column and I'm going to click on the lower. And in the lower, I'm going to provide the cell and click on the OK. Everything was converted to lowercase. Right? Next, coming to this one. Sir, your screen is not visible. Others, could you please confirm my screen is visible or not? Yeah, it's good only, right? Next, come to the new one. Again, new cell. Yeah, student who has facing that screen is not visible, please relog in once because others are confirming it is visible. Go over then. Done. Next. Coming to the next one. What is the next function within the text? So I have completed len lower mid. Now mid. What is the mid? Returns the number, the characters from the middle of the text string, giving the starting position and length. So starting position, which is the starting position, and from there how many characters? So here I'm going to select the mid and string. This is the text. What is the starting number? From where I want to start? I want to start from the second character. Till what characters it has to calculate means 4. From there 3. So it is going to give the output of 2, 3, 4. That is IVA. As an example, it is showing here IVA also clearly. and I'm going to click on the OK. Yes. Similarly, for in this, what is the output? In this, what is the output? Starting from the second character. So literally, it is applying like this, guys. In the Python, we are applying 1 to 5. 1 to 5 means what? Yeah, or 1 to 4. What is 1 to 4? 1, 2, 3. What is the index numbers of 1, 2, 3? 1, 2, 3. What is the output of Pavan? You are going to get the AVA. Now for Krishna, what is the output? For Krishna, RIS. And for Dinesh, INA. For Kumar, UMA. For Rama, AMA. Is that clear? Here in Python, index number is this one. But in the Excel, index number start with the normal one only. It is not with 0. It is normal one. So here I have given the clearly starting number is 2. 2 means second character. What is second character? Second character in this example, second character is I. From here, I have to calculate the 3 characters. In this also, which is second one means A. From there, 3 characters. Clear? Everyone? Understood? Next, after this mid function, next one is called as num. Now tell me, number value. What are the number values there? Text comma, decimal separator comma, group separator. What it is going to do means, it is going to convert the text to number. Again, I require any text to number. Text to number not required. So this one also not required. In entire data analysis, never will convert a text to number. Text cleaning will be done, but will never convert to number. Okay. Next, proper. What is this proper function? So converts a text to a proper case. The first character in each word to uppercase and others to lowercase. So I'm using here is equal to proper. Proper is a function and I'm going to provide the Siva. What happens? S will be caps lock, remaining all the values will be small. Clear? Everyone? Proper function is clear? Now, in your notes, sir, how to remember all these functions means very simple, guys. You write here function and what is the importance of the function. Write lower and what it will give. Len, what it will give. And sir, len function, okay, sir, what it will give, okay. That is, you're asking to return. But should I write the arguments? No need to write the arguments. If you're interested, write even that one also, not a problem. For example, you are writing proper. Proper in the argument, you write the text. And what it is going to give means, first character will be up. What are the text you have provided? In the text, first character upper, first character upper, remaining all the characters in the lower. Is the point is clear? Now in the length function, it is going to take the text as the input. What it will give? Returns the number of characters. Like that you create one which will be more easy to you to understand. In that way you create and learn this one. Sir, okay, like this, how many functions you remember, sir? Like for example, you are working as a data analyst. You are how many functions you are remembering? As of now, I don't remember properly Excel functions, multiple, because in my daily life, I will be using as a data analyst or data scientist. As of now, I'm working as a data scientist. Or what are the things? I'm majorly focusing on the Python. My Python functions will be very high number of functions I can say to you. But when compared to that, in Excel, I'm unable to say for you the functions. Why means? The reason is the more I work daily on that. So here the same point for you I'm saying. What is the point is, if you want to learn the Excel, you have to practice more on the Excel. Without practicing, how you get the thing? Point is clear? Now, Excel, Power BI, all these things, even in the Power BI also, daily my routine life is in the, as a data analyst, So what are the projects we are doing now? The project is in the data analyst. Data analyst means Power BI. Majorly we'll have on the Power BI. As a data scientist, we are majorly using the Python. So the students should have, okay, by end of this, you are going to complete the course, right? By most probably by end of this month, it will be, before only it will be completed. I'm just saying. So already everyone are familiar with the database, that is SQL. Commonly, everyone knows statistics. This is common. So now Python. In the Python, we have done how to do the data exploration, data cleaning, data analysis, and data visualization by using the pandas and seaborn majorly. Next, coming to the Power BI. Data exploration, data cleaning, data analysis, and data visualization. For doing the data analysis and data visualization, commonly we have to learn the SQL is common because data has to be connected to here data has to be connected to Power BI. For doing the analysis, statistical measures we are going to learn. What are the different statistical measures are there? Now we are learning the Excel. In the Excel also we are going to learn the data exploration, data cleaning, and data analysis followed by data visualization. Now as of now we are discussing this part. So cleaning, not only cleaning, data cleaning means it includes the data transformation also, converting the data from one to another. Before doing the data analysis, whatever we do before to that one we are discussing basically now. Is the point is clear? It's a combination of data cleaning plus data transformation. Okay. Now coming to next one, what is the next function we are having? So make sure that you are writing the one table after the class, not during the class. After the class, once again, when you are revising, when you are practicing, create one table. Write clearly. For example, I'm using the search in the bracket, what it is going to take and what it is going to give. So literally, you have to write this one in the table. Left side, you write the which are in the bold letters. Right side, you write in the which are in the normal letters. Right? Similarly, substitute. Next, we are having the substitute. What is substitute? Text, comma, old text, comma, new text, comma, instance, comma, num. Now, replaces the existing text with the new text in the string data, that is test string. So let us use this one, substitute. Okay, I'm using the substitute function. Let's click on that, substitute. And in the substitute, it is asking the text. What is the text I'm going to provide? Is this one, A2. Now, what is the old text? Old text is nothing but Siva. And what is the new text I want? Wherever the Siva is there, it has to be replaced. Replaced means that is different. We are going to use the replace function. Here, that particular value only will be filled. So I'm going to fill with the new one called as like in terms of SRK. Okay, as a string SRK. String SRK means I'm going to keep in the quotes. And I'm going to click on the OK. So it is going to give the output as SRK, substituting the SRK. For everything it is substituting. Sir, that is not the requirement, sir. Wherever the Siva is there, it has to be replaced with the SRK. Then you have to click on the replace. Okay, it is not substitute, it is replace. Next, T. What is a T? Checks whether a value is a text and returns the text if it is text as a true or returns double quotes for empty text if it is not. Okay, so here I'm going to use the function. What is the function is T. T is the function and I'm going to give the input as A2, and since it is text format, it is going to give like this. For example, here I'm writing 12. What is the output I'm going to get here in terms of empty? It is saying that empty. I will give the output as empty. Wherever the non-text data is there, it will be converted to empty. Text data will be text data only. Non-text data will be converted to empty. Clear? Next, coming to the next one is text was completed, followed by text to join, trim. This is more important because you want to remove the spaces, white spaces. Okay. So what are the white spaces at the starting or at the ending? What are the white spaces are there? Those will be removed. See here, I'm writing the, first let me keep the cell. So I'm already, these are all completed, right? Here I'm writing the, before moving on to the trim, let me show you here first. This entire column I am considering extreme right. Okay, this one also I am adding some spaces in the starting. At the ending also I am adding. For Pawan, remember, for Pawan I am adding the end spaces. For Krishna, because whatever I have added, it will not be visible here. For Krishna, and coming to the Krishna space Prasad. Name is Krishna Prasad, where starting space is there. Dinesh, and followed by Kumar, and end space I am adding in the Kumar. So end spaces were added in which one? Pawan and Kumar. Rama I will keep asterisk, no difference. Now I am using the function name is called as trim. Select the cell. In the cell, now you add the form, that one is nothing but trim. In the trim, I am going to give the input as this one, A2. And now automatically it is going to give me the output as Siva. Now, what are the output it has given? Let me keep this one on the left side so that it will be clearly visible, because left side means left side spaces are removed or not, we can see. And now in the Pawan also, whether right side spaces are removed or not means it is removed. And here in the Krishna Prasad also, see starting spaces, whatever you have given, ending spaces, whatever you have given, everything was given. Sir, whether it is going to remove between the names, between something, between two words, in between also space is there? No, sir. Whether that space will be removed means no. Only the starting space, ending spaces only. In between spaces will not be removed. So if you see here trim function, okay, when you click on the trim function, when you are clicking on the trim function, what are the trim function you are having? If you see here clearly, removes all the spaces from a text string except for single spaces, that too between words, except for between the words. So between the words, single space only, it is exemption. For example, Krishna Prasad, I will give the this much of space. Now what is the answer? In the Krishna Prasad, output of this one is, see, it has removed the starting spaces. Before to Krishna it was removed, after Prasad it was removed, between the words multiple spaces also removed, and it will keep at least one single space. So this is a wrong data cleaning was done. Wrong data cleaning was done by trimming the data. Trim. We are applying the trim function. Clear, guys? So text functions are clear, everyone? Now let's move on to the next one. What is after text functions? What is the next functions? Number functions. So here, what are the types of data we are having? One is categorical data. A variable will be either categorical, or it will be continuous, or it will be time series. These three only we will get. Three types of variables are there. One is called as discrete variable. In the discrete also we are having the discrete count. Count also comes under number only. Discrete count and discrete categorical, continuous and time series. Anyways, these two comes under numeric. This comes under text. This comes under date. So what functions we have to learn is text related functions, date related functions, and followed by numerical functions, which is statistical functions, which are available here. And this is max and trigonometry. Max and trigonometry not required, but max required. Like exponential function, power function, because we want to do the power transmission or anything, we require that one. Is the points are clear? Now, so we have completed till now only the categorical functions. Now, if you remember what type of data in the categorical, if you get anything separately, think what are the problems can be possible in the categorical data. Think all the possibilities. And if I get the wrong data like this or something like this, what I have to do? Think all the possibilities in the categorical. I'll give 2 minutes of time for you to think. To transform the data. Transform the data means either data cleaning or data conversion. Data cleaning and data conversion. So data conversion will not be done on the categorical data for us. Okay, we are not going to do the data transformation on the categorical. What are the possibilities are there means only data cleaning is a possibility. For categorical data, what type of data cleaning you will do for categorical data exclusively? Think that one, and whether we have completed everything or not, just think. Sir, if categorical data maximum will get like this, like CA-20, CA-21, something you'll get. I want CA only. What we are going to do? Extract. Sir, I want to divide this one into 2. What we are going to do? Split. Next, for example, I want to, in terms of spaces are there. Space, Siva, something is there. What we are going to do? Trim. And if you want to extract the initial characters, we are going to use the left, or end characters we want means right. Number of characters means length. If you want to replace the wrong data means replace. If you want to convert that upper to lower or lower to upper means we are going to uppercase or lower cases. Yes. SIVA. Then you want to this one basically mistake. It is a mistake for single record. Yeah. SI space VA. You are having like this. Let's take here only. In our original data, we received SI space VA. But we know both are same. I mean, it has to be combined. That is your requirement. If you receive some data like this. Now, only for single value you have received, or every row is there like that? Single value is there. Single value means replacement. Wrong data, right? Single value. So what you are going to do? Click on the replace. Wherever that one is there, you are going to replace SI space VA. You are going to replace with the SI VA. And you are going to click on the replace, and automatically it will be replaced. Replaced? Done? If it is a single value. So for every record is like that only. Every record, first for Shiva it is like this, sir. For Rama also it is like this, sir. For Krishna also it is like this, sir. Something you are having like this. For everything you are having space, but basically it is a single word, but every column, every row is having. For every row we can't do like that now. Then in that case what we have to do? First we'll split this one into 2 columns. Shiva and VA has 2 different columns by using the split function. 2 columns are created. Up to that is okay. 2 columns you are going to create. How you are going to create? See, like this. After that, concat. Point is clear? Everyone? Understood? Anyone? Any questions? Next, coming to the categorical completed. Categorical functions are completed within the Excel. Now let's move on to the numerical functions. As many of you are commonly familiar with the numerical data, that is statistical measures. Numerical functions means nothing but statistical measures. All the statistical measures. What are the statistical measures are there? Sir, now question is, stroke data set you have shared to us. In that zeros, hypertension, or with respect to heart disease, something is there. Zeros and ones are there. Now zeros and ones, what you have to do? Replace with SNOs, I told you. For that, which one you are going to use? Replace function. In the replace, click on the replace 0 with no. Again replace 1 with yes. Completed. That is replace. Sir, for example, do you converted any categorical column to numbers? Till now while doing the practice or any date in any project, have you converted any categorical data to number, miss? No. We'll never do like that. Categorical data, categorical only will be there. Okay. The problem is whether multiple unique values are there, means any wrong data is there, we want to check. Is the point is clear? Understood? Next, coming to this one. Here, numerical functions. All the numerical functions are nothing but statistical functions or max related functions. Either stats functions will be there. For numbers, either mathematical functions will be there or statistical functions will be there. So mathematical functions we are going to apply. What are the mathematical functions we have discussed? In the math, import math. In the math, what functions we have discussed? Exponent, log. Why, sir, exponent log only we have discussed? Do you remember? Why, miss? To convert the normal skewed distribution to normal distribution. What are the functions we have discussed? Log, exponent, power, and a root. Did we discuss these 4 functions only in the Power BI also? Right? Why I have discussed these 4 functions, miss? To convert a skewed data to normal distribution data. So similarly here also, we are using only those 4 functions if required. What are the 4 functions? First one is exponent. So for example, I want to calculate the exponent. What is exponent, miss? E power of. So I'm going to use a function. So function name is exp is a function. So what it is going to give? Returns the e raised to the power of given number. Even in the Python also same only, right? Now you are going to select this one and you are going to provide this single number. In the Excel, what we have to do is, for single cell we have to do same thing, drag down, automatically it will apply for the remaining things. Is the points are clear? One of them if you drag, one of them you do, remaining drag. Next, log. I am using the log function. Log to base e, log to base 10. Okay. Now if you want to apply to the base 10, okay, this is applying to the base 10. This is the log function and I'm going to provide the number. This is the number and it is going to calculate the log to base 10. Now why it is going to give the here error, miss? Because for 0, if you apply log, it will give the output as error. Even in the Python also it will give the same. So before applying the log function, we have to cross check that particular column should not have the zeros. Sir, for example, assume like this. One of the column is there. Some numbers are there. In that numbers, one of the number is 0 is there. This is basically continuous variable. But one of them is zeros. At the same time, it is skewed. Which type of skewed? Right skewed. Right skewed means what I have to apply? Logarithmic I have to apply. But here 0 is there. Since 0 is there, what happened? Here error you got. Okay. Just let's try the same example here. Just I am showing in the Python. I am slightly moving into the Python. Here this point is important, so that is the reason I'm slightly moving. Maybe I have forgot to explain for you. I'm assuming. I don't remember exactly. Okay, so I'm going to import the pandas as PD. After importing the pandas as PD, and I'm also importing the numpy as NP. Right? Next, PD dot data frame. And in this, I'm going to choose the column name is X. And in that, I'm going to give the values like 2, 3, 4, 0, 2, 4,
something values like this, and let me create this one as df as an example, which is a continuous variable. Since here sir, decimal values are not there, how it is continuous variable? Don't ask the question. It always depends on the column name. Whether it is a continuous variable or discrete variable will not be decided based on the values with the column name, right? Now, so what are the values I am having? Like, let us take example marks of the students. Generally, marks is a continuous variable or discrete variable. Marks always comes under continuous. Marks, weight, height, money, every time continuous variable only. What are the situation? It is continuous variable only. So marks are like this, like 25 marks, 32 marks, 45 marks. Okay, 0. One student has got 0 marks, 22, 32, 40 marks. Let's take marks. Now they are forming the skewed distribution. Now I want to apply the normal distribution. For that, np.log of df of marks column. I am applying the df of marks. It is going to throw the error that it is infinite. Left side I am writing the variable name, one variable name, new variable name called as df of log of marks is the variable name. And right side I am writing this one. And after writing like this, now for the new column, what are the new column is there, or df? Let me bring the df. Here infinity will be there. And for the new column, what are the new column you have created? For this, if you have to check the skewness, how you are going to check the skewness? Dot skew, it will throw the error. Why it is throwing the error means, sir, I applied the log, sir. First, what you say to me, sir, df of marks is there. Sir, first df of marks. For df of marks, I have checked the skewness. When I checked the skewness, it is having something like this. Immediately I applied the log. When I applied the log, automatically it is giving the output as none, sir. Why, sir? You'll ask like this. The reason behind that is one of the value will be 0. Now, how to rectify this problem means very simple. First, you have to add every value with 0.01, slightly some value. Now, when you add 0.01, okay, when you add 0.01, okay, and after adding the 0.01, again you store in the original one only, that is df of marks. Okay, now add like this. Now print the df. Can you see here, df of marks is this one, and this one is 25.01, just slightly added. If you want to replace in the original data, again I'm going to recreate. Just I'm storing in the original data itself. Left side also I'm taking the same. Now everything you added same. Now tell me guys, for everything if you add 0.01, whether the skewness is having any difference? No, right? Now what is the difference you are going to observe means, it will, now you can do this one and it will give the output. Earlier you got the infinite value, now you will not get the infinite value. So in the column, if a column consists of 0, and for that particular column, if you have to apply log situation, in that case, what you have to do? For every value, you have to add the 0.01. When you add the 0.01, it will not be considered a neglected value. Sir, anyways, it is neglected now. What is the use of then adding means? It will not give the error now. Log of 0 is infinite, but log of 0.01 is some value. It is not infinite. Now you can see here, it is having some value. It is not the infinite. Point is clear? Everyone. So similarly, here also, it is going to give the value error. It should not be the problem like this means, then what you have to do? Inside this one, just add 0.01. Then it will apply for this and you are going to get the output like this. Some value you'll get without getting the error. So in the given data, if 0 is available, don't apply the log. It will give the error. Either in the pandas also, in the Excel also, in the Power BI also. Point is clear? Everyone understood or not? Right, guys? Now, next one is, so what are the functions we have discussed? Power, exponent, log. Now balance two are left. What are the two? One is called as power, one is called as root. So let us see the power and root. So remaining functions not required, right? We are not going to use. So power is there and followed by root. So if you want the root, we are going to use the root. So here, first let me show you the power. Power is clear means automatically root also will be clear. So power is, first I am selecting for which value and which power you want to add. Square r, cube r, fourth root r, 4 or something. So here I am going to do the power. Okay. Now, sir, I want the root. Then also use the power only. Power. Inside the power, you give the value, comma. This time, you want the root transformation. So 1 by 2. Okay. Select the value. For the selected value, if you write 2, it is called as power transmission. For the selected value, if you write 1 by 2, it is called as root transformation. If you write like this is called as x cube power 3. If you write x to the power of 1 by 3, what is the meaning of this? Cube root. X to the power of 4, x to the power of 1 by 4, fourth root. Right? In the Python also we have done same. df of column. What are the column is there? Power. We have written 3. At the same time in the root transformation, what we have done? df of column, power, open. If you are interested, open that one. So if you open your Google Drive, I'm trying to open your Google Drive. In the Google Drive, what are the Python notes? Okay, data transformation. Here, what are the transformation we have done? So if you see power transmission, root transformation, what we have done? Power 1 by 4. And when you have done with the next one is called as power transmission versus root transformation. Root transformation means power. We are just applying the power. Power of 1 by. Power of 1 by is called as root transformation. Without applying 1 by, it is called as direct power transmission. Right? Do you remember that one? Yes or no? Same logic is applied even in the Excel. Same logic is even applied in the Power BI also. Everyone is clear? So exponential functions, exp followed by log 10 followed by next one is power transmission, that is POW. For root also it is POW. So these are the functions which we have discussed. In this, what we have to provide the input. In this, what is the input we have to provide? Only the value. What are the value you want exponential? That value. For log 10 also we have to provide only the value. But power transmission we have to provide the value along with the to which power you want to expand. 2 arguments we have to give. Yes, round function also is there. So round function is up to make the round figure. Already we have discussed in the home tab in the properties general and how to make the round figure up to 2 decimals and how to make 1 decimal. Already we have discussed, right? Even if you want, you can use the round function also. Okay, function wise round function. These are the basic mathematical functions. Apart from mathematical, statistical functions. What are the statistical functions? Means mean, median, mode, minimum value, maximum value, everything. So all the functions. So here only more number of functions we are going to use. Okay, minimum value, maximum value, okay, skewness value. So multiple functions we are going to use here only. Okay, even our z test also available here, including the z test, t test, statistical functions, multiple functions are available, including the confidence interval, chi-square test, inferential statistics if you want to apply, and like this. Yeah, we will do everything one by one, right? Now, coming to the first one, starting with the statistical measures. What are the statistical measures? First one is mean, median, mode. So, first start with the mean. For mean, it is called as average. Average of, so I'm going to give the numerical data, that is nothing but from here to here. Sir, this time you are going to give the single value or multiple values? Means multiple values, not single cell, multiple. Because every row you want a single value means it is called as calculated column. Now whatever I am going to do now, it is not calculated column, it is calculated measure. Statistical measures, they are not calculated columns, they are measures. So measures means single value only will be there. Single value should be there means you have to provide the multiple values as the input. Point is clear? So here I am going to take the average and average of all these things, and I'm going to get the output. So now question is, when you are applying the average, here we are getting the average A, average if, average ifs, something like this. What is this? Just keep your cursor there, read. So here you'll get the returns the average, that is arithmetic mean, evaluating the text and false in the arguments as 0, true as 1. So if anything true here, if you are having, for example, in the average, here I am having the true. Here I am assuming here true is there. What is the output it is going to give? 59. Now, how the 50, now tell me, forget about this one. I am going to take 2, 3, true. And I am applying the average. This would be very simple because small data na, calculation will be simple. I am taking for these 3. And what is the average of this one means? It is going to give the output as 2.5. How? Anyone can tell? So true is considered as 1 means 2 plus 3 plus 1 divided by 3. Then it should be what? 2 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 1, 7. Sorry, 2 plus 3, 5, 5 plus 1, 6, 6 by 3, 2 should be there, right? Why 2.5? Why 2.5? Here what happened means basically it has ignored the true. It is not including the true. It is only taking 2 plus 3 divided by 2, which is 5 by 2, 2.5. It is ignoring the true. Boolean values are ignored. Only numerical characters are considered. Only numerical values are considered. It has ignored the Boolean values. Now it has to include the Boolean values means in this case what I have to consider, that is my requirement is 2 plus 3 plus, even the true has to be considered as 1, and it has to give the output like this, that is 2 plus 3, 5, 5 plus 1, 6, 6 by 3, which is 2. This is my requirement. Then what I have to, what function I have to consider here? Average A. And I'm going to give these 3 values. Automatically it is going to give me the 2. What is the difference is clear now? In the above case, Boolean values are ignored. In the below case, Boolean values are also included. Point is clear, everyone. If you want to include the Boolean values, average A. Next, average if. Next one, average if. Keep the cursor there. Read again. Finds the average, that is arithmetic mean, for the cells specified by the given condition or criteria. So you have to give the condition. For example, I asked the average of even numbers. Condition is what? Even numbers only, it has to do the average. For odd numbers, it should not do. So here I am having the 2, 3, 4, something like this. Okay? And 5. Let's take 5. Now here I'm going to take the average if, and here I'm writing the range. Range means set of values, comma, criteria. It is asking the criteria. What is the criteria? I'm going to give the value is greater than. So for example, if the value is greater than 10, only those records has to be selected. Or I'm giving the criteria as C1 is greater than 4, greater than or equal to 4. This is the criteria. Now, what are the criteria is there? Criteria, condition is, I have to write the condition. What is the condition? Condition is value is greater than 4. Just a minute. Did we first just a minute. So before moving on to this if condition, again logical functions I have to discuss. Again I have to add the if mode I have to ask. So if this is the case only, it has to do like that. Again I have to explain for you the if conditions and this one. So as of now, just ignore the average if. We'll continue from here this if in the next. Tomorrow we'll discuss logical functions. There I will explain the if also. Okay. Next, coming to the average and followed by what is next one? Median. So let's go with the median. How to calculate the median? So median, I'm going to select the median starting this one to this one. And what is the average of median means 3.5, because center two values, it is taking the average. Average of center two values. Next one is mode. I'm going to select the mode. So again, here I'm going to select the mode. Okay, mode, single mode or multiple modes. So returns the most frequently occurring, okay, in the given data. So I'm going to provide the data from here to here and click on the OK. Now which one is going to give? Nothing it is going to give, because everything are repeated one time only. Now let us change this one to 3. Now automatically it was given 3. How it has given the 3 miss? Because here you got the repeated 2 3s are there. Now here I'm writing the 4. Now what it is giving the output? When it is 4 also, it is giving the output as 3 only, because mode of single. Single means one mode only it has to show me, not the multiple modes. Though here two modes are there, 3 and 4, both of them are modes also, it is showing only the top one. Okay, single mode, which is single mode it is showing. Now I'm going to select the, instead of single mode, multiple mode. Okay, and I'm going to provide the data like this from here to here. This is the data. From here to here, I'm providing the data. Now, when I have provided the data, can you see two modes you have got? 3 and 4. Is that clear? Multi modes and single modes. So when you are having a single mode will be given. When you are having the multiple modes will be given. Right? Next. So next one is, I think everyone has written the all the measures. Please write all the statistical measures once. Mean, median, mode, mean, max, range, variance, standard deviation. Next, after standard deviation, what we have discussed? Percentile, quartiles, right? After that, skewness. So these are the things, right? Just all your statistical measures, please write once. In the statistics, what are the different measures we have discussed? right? Now for all these statistical measures, one by one we are going to do for the given data. Select some small data, and for all these things we'll apply the same kind of statistical measures one by one. That is, already we have computed mean, median and mode, and we are going to have with respect to not only skewness. After skewness, what we have discussed, correlation, covariance, right? So different statistical measures. What are the various statistical measures we have discussed? Right, all the statistical measures along with the variance also, population standard variance, sample variance, population standard deviation, sample standard deviation. So everything we are going to have here. So in the variance also, variance dot s, sample variance, variance dot population, population variance, right? So and standard deviation also, standard deviation dot s, population, sample dot p, population, right? And we are going to have the formula and percentile. While calculating the percentile, include, not include, probability, quartiles. Why, when you want to calculate the quartiles, okay, percentiles, quartiles, everything, right? Just I want every one of you to write the all the statistical measures, whatever we have discussed in the statistics notes. Just open your statistics notes and what are the measures you have done, and please write all the functions. So tomorrow in the class we'll continue from here and we'll do the statistical functions. Not only in the Excel, we'll do the same statistical functions simultaneously. If anything was missing in the Power BI, we'll do that one also. While discussing the functions, we'll do both of them simultaneously. Here and there, the functions will be almost same. Right, guys? Done. If you are having any questions, you can ask. In whatever we have completed, in balance, we will continue in the tomorrow's class. Tomorrow, just it will take, okay, surely we'll discuss tomorrow. Yeah, if possible, I'll send directly video in the Google Classroom. I think if it will be, no. Uh, that would be better.